Hey, what's good, everybody? You know, it's Lord PHLY, International Man of Mystery. You know, I spread the message, but you can't shoot the messenger because I'm always somewhere doing something. My start in being Lord PHLY, I guess, legitimately 2014 when I made the transition to, you know, Lord PHLY, spreading the message, never apologize for being dope. So that's who I am. That's what I do. Hashtag NFBDope on IG. You need to check it out. What I realized, the transition came when, you know, I stopped searching for my purpose and realized I was already doing it. Like my person, like I've always been creative. I've always wanted to help people, push people forward. I cared about people and things more than I cared about myself. Wondering why I was finding myself in these situations, within these scenarios, and you know how you live a life where it's like, man, it's not about me. It's like, nah, you really were the reason. So it's like when I accepted that and realized what I could do with it, the power in it, and not making it about me, but if I just take that on, wear that responsibility, and use that to push people forward, maybe it'll help. And that's really how, you know, it just started coming together. Not fearful. I'm who I am every day. I stand in my square all the time. Nothing is going to change that. Nothing stands in the way of this purpose that I serve. Spreading the message of never apologize for being dope. Dope being self, self being you. So it's time to get up. It's time to get at it. It's time to get to it. Every damn day with it. Be a part of this culture with us. Not apologizing for who you are, but to do that, you got to learn yourself, to know yourself so you can be yourself. Man, I can tell you hosting was probably the thing that came out of left field.
That new tape just dropped. Go get that blank. Support your Carolina shit.
I was in Atlanta earlier last year. Took my man Groove, just the Groove, Jump Off Studios, you already know, to Atlanta. He just kept saying he wanted to go. So I had some connections in Atlanta involved in music, but you know, my connections to him was just networking. Like I'm just people. And my man Trill from Trill and Spaz, he, outside of doing music, he has his own production, visual, or is a part of conglomerate, Clark ENT. So they do events and stuff. So they had an event coming. He was like, man, we need a host. I'm like, I'll host. He like, I mean, Fly, you know, I believe you could do it, but, and he didn't mean to, but he challenged me. Like, well, what you mean? Like, if you think I could do it, why I ain't doing it? Like, give me the mic. So we come back to Raleigh. I don't know if you heard of Pull Up a Party. It happened at Big C's Waffles in Durham. Shouts to my guy Dre Moreau, DJ J-Mar. They put an event together. So basically, Big C's Waffles is, his slogan is pull up apart. So Big C's Waffles is like cookout. Like you really, it's just drive through, or you can get your food, you can sit outside. I'm just on IG one day scrolling and see it. And I see it, and like I said, I got this on my mind. Like my man said I need to host before I can host. So I see it, it's like, this thing got no host. I just write host eyes under it. My man Dre Moreau called me. Didn't know he was involved in it. So he like, bro, you trying to host? I'm like, I am, but what you talking about? He was like, nah, bro, you just comment and use, like, if you want to host, bro, it's yours. I'm like, all right now, like, you sure? He was like, nah, bro, like, it's yours. It started from there. And that first one, like, it did something for me because my whole thing, like I said, is spreading the message. So my vision for myself is I'm going to be on a stage, on a platform, thousands and thousands of people, and I'm going to be talking. And it was like I never really knew how I would get to that point. And then I hosted. And it's like, oh, people gotta listen to me now. Like usually they listen to me, but I got this mic. They gotta listen.
Well, how y'all feeling tonight? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling tonight? How y'all doing? Yeah. First performance, we got a nice little crowd. I told you we're gonna have a movie in here tonight.
And you can't tell me nothing. Now, like, you know, we ended the year at the Lincoln with Lost Gen. So I started in the summer. I literally got my first hosting June, July, and then I ended the year at the Lincoln. My show came about, shouts to Big Mouth Media, The Baby and Friends. That happened in April. I went down there, me, Groove, Nani. Nani is Bada Studios, owner and operator, director of my brand. She handles everything. Groove, of course, is sound consultant. So we went down there. My whole purpose was to put a bulletproof vest that I painted on the baby. Another challenge. My business consultant was like, yeah, you should put on somebody influential. My man Groove said, put it on the baby.
I had to branch up on my own, too many people leech, and I don't like no leeches.
My business consultant was like, man, you think you can do that? So I was like, all right, bet. That was a Wednesday. By Sunday, he was wearing the vest. Darren of Big Mouth Media owner, he wasn't there, but his representation and stuff was down there. So they saw all of this, like just how people embraced me. And it was like, hey, who is this guy? Like, so when I came back, he had DM'd me like, man, I just want to sit down with you about putting you on Big Mouth Media. So when we sat down, you know, he like, yeah, man, I want to see about doing you a show and all that stuff. Not knowing that, you know, like I said, Nani is the director of my brand. I have shows up the wazoo in the tuck. So it was really just, oh, morning show? When can we do it? So when we realized it was more so based around us, it's like, oh, bet. So this is, I'm more in the direct, I'm producing this thing and then I'm giving it to you to show. And that's how it came about. I rely heavily on what it is that I do. What I do is I spread a message every day. So first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is send a message out to 250, 350 people individually. They get that message every day. I've been doing that consistently for about 2.5 years. And it's like, I don't miss. I probably talk to you more than your mama and your daddy. You're gonna hear from me every day. If you don't, you should probably check in on me because something wrong. Like, so for that, that's what I stay consistent on. Everything else, I use my creative side to just implement myself. Like I said, if it's people involved and I feel like I can be involved, either I know how to do it or I'm willing to learn. You've thought about like, dang, I wish I was a fly on the wall to that. And it's like, I probably have been. Like, because, you know, my name is Fly, my logo is a fly. And I was just like, man, I'm always somewhere doing something. I'm like a fly on the wall. Bang, I'm gonna call it fly on the wall. So I walked in the room, I said, what y'all think about fly on the wall? Somebody said, that's dope, bet, I got it. Like, all I need is one. Okay, cool. It's not anything solid yet. Like anything, like I've done stuff, you know, if I do an interview, if I show up somewhere, I'll say it. But I really want to take that concept far because I know just how relatable it is to people, like anybody. That's just a person thing. I'm looking to grow everything I have at this point. Fly on the wall, you know, Dope Souls with Lord Phly. Like everything is all about my voice. People hearing me, what it is that I'm bringing. You know, I spread a message, so I want people to embrace that message. Never apologizing for being who they are. NEFP dope. Realistically, man, I am a person that you put in a situation and it goes different. That's the hat I wear. Whatever I can do to push person, place, thing, whatever forward, this world forward, that's what I'm gonna be. That's what I'm gonna do. That's Fly. That's what I want to be remembered for. I got into painting 2016. Now, for my life, I've been able to draw, I guess, that talented in that regard, you know, for forever. It was something I picked up on like 4th grade. I was stuck in like an art room one day and they were just telling us to doodle stuff. So I'm doing it and then realized what I was doing looked just like what I was trying to do. I didn't even know it was that close. So fast forward, you know, I'm Lord Phly, spread the message, but I'm, you know, everything with me is ever growing. Like I don't do one particular thing, and that's remain a mystery. So I'm creatively gifted. I like art. You know, I'm very respectful of it. But it's like, man, I believe I can do that. I'm gonna just try it. Like I'm gonna just try it. And I did one, and it was all right. Well, to me it was all right. But then like it wasn't enough. So it was like I wanted to paint on everything. Like I was painting on shoes. I was painting on. It was just like I just need to get this out. Like I gotta get it out. I gotta get it out. And then I remember beginning of 2017. The Art Trap House, Aja Jacobs, definitely want to give her a shout out. She gave me my first opportunity to be in an art show off some sketches. Like I didn't even have any paintings. And it was like, yeah, but it's in Philly though. Like, all right, bet. Man, I painted 10 paintings in 2 weeks. You're not supposed to bang them out that fast, but at the same time, like, I learned through art that it's all about distinct, like being distinct. And for me, who I am stands out. And I was really just putting who I am on the canvas. Like whatever idea I had, however I felt, whatever was going on, that's what was coming down. So it was standing out, and people were able to tell it was my work. Of course, you gonna have some NEFB dope or something in there. You gonna see that. But even to know that was like, hey man, you did that. It's something I keep really close to the chest because I want it to remain my self-expression. That's something I really care about. That's something I really put my focus and my time into. I get lost in it. Like me having conversations and inspiring, like that's my purpose. That's second nature to me. Painting, like I gotta go to that place. If I gotta go to that place, I want to go to that place every day. Like it's a place to be in. So I really use that for my expression. But how I got into it is just reaching into myself and realizing what it is that I'm capable of doing. Just like, man, I'm gonna try this one day, and then liking it, and then now we're here. My focus for 2019 is legitimacy. Just pushing everything forward, having everything grow, having my brand, Lord Phly, the message, NEFB Dope, really known throughout the nation and take strides towards the world. So what's next is just ultimate growth, legitimacy. Like you can book Fly, you can book them, hit the email, follow me, like however you need to get to me, make that happen. Let's book it, let's push something forward, let's create something dope. Catch Dope Souls live at 12 o'clock, noon, Wednesday and Friday. YouTube, of course, more hosting with Lost Gen. You know, they're doing more shows this year. Me and Noah got a little thing going. He like, look, bro, if you willing to host, you can get the mic. Hey, man, this Lord Phly. This is my inner visions. Appreciate the man giving me the shot. You know, it's no fear, no worry, no apologies. And NEFB Dope, people. Appreciate you. We coming. We coming. Just pay attention. I told you, Diddy. Competition. I'm on you. Pay attention. So these people that's watching, tell Diddy, tag him, tell him I'm on them. I'm on them. No, we getting to it. We making it happen. Yeah, I'm that at it. I'm getting some water.